Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis hardly ever loses his cool. However, following tonight's show, it officially became too much for him to handle. Aldis was accidentally hit by a kendo stick during a brawl in his office, involving Michin, B-Fab, Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven. The Women's United States Champion went to the Blue Brand's general manager to complain about facing Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown before the babyfaces interrupted her. Michin swung her kendo stick towards Chelsea before Piper moved her out of the way, causing the former OC member to accidentally attack Nick Aldis instead. He wasn't happy one bit, telling everyone how sick he was of this situation. The SmackDown GM then made a street fight official for next week. It remains to be seen if next week will finally be the end of Michin and Chelsea Green's never-ending feud. Either way, Nick Aldis' outburst in this social media exclusive may have been WWE testing the waters for him to show more anger live on television. Nick Aldis attacked following SmackDown. He snaps and makes a massive announcement. In a shocking turn of events, WWE SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis found himself at the center of controversy after being attacked following this week's episode of SmackDown. The assault, which was caught on WWE's backstage cameras, left Aldis furious, leading him to make a massive announcement that could change the course of the Blue Brand moving forward. The shocking attack. As SmackDown went off the air, fans were still buzzing about the night's major matches and dramatic developments. However, the real chaos unfolded backstage when an unknown assailant blindsided Aldis in the locker room area. The footage, which has since circulated online, shows Aldis being confronted by a masked individual before being brutally taken down with a series of vicious strikes. Security and WWE officials rushed to the scene, but the attacker had already fled, leaving Aldis in visible pain on the floor. Medical personnel attended to the SmackDown GM, but his reaction following the assault was what truly caught everyone's attention. Nick Aldis snaps. Aldis, known for his cool and calculated demeanor, was seen seething with rage after regaining his composure. In an unprecedented moment, he stormed into the production area, demanding a live microphone. As WWE cameras started rolling, a visibly furious Aldis addressed the WWE Universe, making it clear that he was done tolerating the disrespect and chaos that had been unfolding under his watch. This is the last straw. I came to WWE to bring order, but if certain individuals think they can ambush me and get away with it, they have another thing coming, Aldis fumed. I don't care who's responsible for this attack, whether it's a single superstar or a group of them. There will be severe consequences. The massive announcement. Aldis then made a stunning declaration that sent shockwaves through WWE. Effective immediately, he announced a high-stakes tournament to determine the most dominant force on SmackDown. This tournament, he explained, would not only showcase the very best talent on the brand, but would also have massive implications for the future. This isn't just about proving who the best is, Aldis continued. This is about sending a message. Whoever is behind this cowardly attack will not be able to hide. Every competitor is now under scrutiny, and I promise you this. I will find out who did this, and when I do, there will be hell to pay. The tournament, dubbed the SmackDown Dominance Tournament, will feature a mix of top WWE superstars, including former world champions and rising contenders. The winner of the tournament will reportedly earn a title shot at an upcoming premium live event, adding even more intrigue to the stakes. As soon as news of Aldis' attack broke, speculation began to swirl about who might have been responsible. Some fans believe it could be a superstar who has had past issues with authority, such as LA Knight, who has openly criticized Aldis' decisions in the past. Others suspect it could be a calculated move by a faction looking to assert dominance over SmackDown, with groups like the Bloodline or the Judgment Day being named as potential culprits. Interestingly, certain backstage sources have hinted that Aldis himself may have some clues about the identity of his attacker, but is choosing to keep it a secret for now as he builds his response. One thing is for certain, WWE fans are now more invested than ever in finding out who is behind this shocking ambush. With Aldis now on a mission for retribution, SmackDown is set to become even more unpredictable in the coming weeks. The upcoming tournament is expected to be a proving ground for many superstars, but it also serves as a warning to whoever attacked the SmackDown GM. Nick Aldis is not one to be taken lightly. Fans will be eagerly tuning in next week to see what further developments unfold, especially if Aldis begins narrowing down his list of suspects. Will the attacker reveal themselves? Or will Aldis' plan force them into the spotlight? One thing is clear. SmackDown has never been more intense. Following a chaotic episode of WWE SmackDown, Nick Aldis found himself under attack in an unexpected and shocking turn of events. The crowd, still buzzing from the previous matchups and surprises, was caught off guard when Aldis, who had been a prominent figure in the brand's backstage segment earlier, was ambushed by a mystery assailant. The attack came without warning as Aldis was walking back to his dressing room. Security footage later revealed the attacker to be none other than Grayson Waller a talent known for his cocky attitude and penchant for stirring up trouble. The vicious assault left Aldis in a heap on the concrete floor, and the WWE Universe was left reeling, wondering about the motive behind the attack. Waller, smirking as he walked away, didn't offer any explanation in the moment, fueling speculation about why he would target Aldis. However, the next episode of SmackDown would answer many of the questions fans had been left with, especially as Aldis himself took to the ring to confront his attacker. The following week, Nick Aldis appeared on SmackDown, looking visibly shaken but determined. As he stepped into the ring, the audience cheered for his resilience, but they could sense that something bigger was about to unfold. Aldis stood tall in the center of the ring, his microphone in hand, and a look of steely resolve on his face. After taking a moment to let the crowd's cheers settle, he began to speak. Aldis opened up about the attack, stating that he had been blindsided, but it was not the physical assault that had affected him most. It was the lack of respect shown by Grayson Waller. He claimed that Waller's actions were not just personal, but part of a larger pattern of disrespect towards the entire SmackDown roster. Aldis revealed that he had been trying to keep SmackDown's integrity intact, ensuring that the brand remained competitive and respected, especially after the rise of new stars who were pushing boundaries and questioning authority. As the crowd grew curious, Aldis paused and, with a glint of determination in his eyes, dropped a bombshell announcement that sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe. After everything that's happened, after all the disrespect and the chaos, I've come to a decision. I'm done playing by the rules. I'm done trying to keep peace. SmackDown has become a cesspool, and it's time for a change. So I'm making an announcement. No more hiding behind the corporate curtain. No more being just a GM or an authority figure. I'm stepping into that ring as a full-time competitor and I'm going to make everyone here earn their spot. The crowd erupted in disbelief as Aldis, previously known for his role as SmackDown's general manager, made his declaration clear. His decision to transition from the office to the ring had been unexpected, but it was a powerful statement. He wasn't just about maintaining order anymore. He was ready to bring chaos to SmackDown, shake up the status quo, and prove that he was still one of the best in the ring. But Aldis wasn't finished. He continued, "And as for you, Grayson Waller, I'm not just going to let your attack slide. I don't care if you're trying to make a name for yourself, but what I do care about is your disrespect. You're going to pay for it. At WWE Backlash, it'll be Nick Aldis versus Grayson Waller in no-holds-barred match . And that's just the beginning. Because once I'm done with you, Grayson, I'll be coming after everyone who thinks they can walk all over me, all over SmackDown. I'm done being the nice guy. SmackDown, you've been warned." The announcement sent ripples through the locker room. Many were shocked, while others were excited to see a different side of Aldis, one that had been hiding behind his authority figure persona for so long. Some WWE superstars were already questioning whether this change would shake up the balance of power within the company. Could Aldis still compete at a high level in the ring, or had he been out of action for too long? And what did this mean for the other stars who had been walking a fine line under his watch?